Hi guys, welcome to my live everybody. We are doing candy themed glowing names for you all. So drop in your names in the chat everybody. Let's go guys, drop your names in the comments everybody. Let's go guys, everybody drop your names in the comments. Thank you John, you are the first one. Here you go John, thank you so much. Who's gonna be next everybody? Get your names done guys, we are doing candy themed names for you all. Everybody, welcome to my live. Drop in your names in the comments, guys. Like the live, subscribe, and drop a name in the comments, guys. Everybody, welcome to my live, guys. Drop in your names in the comments. Who's gonna be next, everybody? Welcome to my live. Everybody, drop your names in the comments. We are doing candy themed name writing today, and I'm doing it with a glowing neon effect. So let's do it, everybody. Drop your names. Everybody, get your names done, guys. Welcome to my live, everybody. Get your names done. Welcome in, everybody who's going to be the second one. Drop your names, guys. We are doing candy themed name writing. Hi, how are you? What name do you want me to do for you? All right, let's go, guys. Who's gonna be next, everybody? Let's go, guys. Everybody get your names done, guys. This is with a glowing effect. Hi, Leila. Thank you so much. Here you go, Leila. You got your name here. All right, who's gonna be next, everybody? Everybody drop your names, guys. Hi, how are you? What name do you want me to do for you? Molly is next. Here you go, Molly. You got your name in the list. All right, who's next, guys? Welcome in. What name do you have? Yang Sain. All right, is that what you want to do? All right, Yang Shan. All right, that's Yang Shan. Sorry for pronouncing it the wrong way. Then we've got Alina. All right, Alina. Who's gonna be next, everybody? Get your candy themed name, guys. Then we have is Austin in the chat. Thank you, everybody. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, everybody. Here you go, Austin. Then we've got is Ellie in the chat. All right, Ellie, you got your candy themed name done. Then we've got is Adelaide. How are you, dear Adelaide? Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Next subscriber we have is Mehra in the chat. Thank you, Mehra, for liking and subscribing. All right, next subscriber we've got is Dariel in the chat. How are you, dear Dariel? You got your candy themed name done. Then we've got Denim in the chat. How are you, dear Denim? You got your name done. Next we've got is Andretti in the chat. How are you, dear Andretti? Thank you so much for subscribing to me. All right, who else has subscribed? Let me see. Zahra in the chat. Thank you, Zahra, for subscribing. Next subscriber we've got is Wade. Thank you, Wade. Thank you. Here you go, Wade. You got your candy themed name done. Harper is next. Thank you, Harper, for liking and subscribing to my channel. All right, next, everybody. Let's go, guys. Then we have is Amaya in the chat. How are you, dear Amaya? Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, Amaya. You got your candy themed name. Then we got Josie who subscribed. Thank you, Josie, for liking and subscribing. You are the best, Josie. Let's go. Then we got Amaya. Amaya, I've done your name here. Savara. All right. Savara, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I really appreciate you. Then we got Devesh in the chat. How are you, Devesh? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Next we've got is Aubrey. Thank you for liking and subscribing, Aubrey. All right, you got your name done, Aubrey. Next subscriber we have is, who is that? Abhishek. Thank you, Abhishek. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to me. Here you go, your name has been done. Next subscriber, we've got Chillian in the chat. How are you, dear Chillian? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Who else has liked and subscribed? Miss Tay, thank you. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Let's go, guys. We have is who is that? Tusha. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Tusha. Here you go. Who is next, guys? Then we've got is Neshmi. How are you, dear Neshmi? Here you go. All right, who's gonna be next, everybody? Then we've got is Casey. Thank you, Casey. Here you go. Who's gonna be next, everybody? All right, then we've got is Akil. Thank you. Welcome back, Akil. I do remember you. All right, here you go. Then we've got is Joyce, who liked and subscribed. Here you go, Joyce. Your pretty name has been done. Next we have is we have Adeline as a subscriber. All right, Adeline. Thank you so much, Adeline. You got your name done. All right, next time, guys. Then we have is Yulani. Is that Yulani? All right. Here you go, Yulani. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. All right. Who do we have next, everybody? Ezra in the chat. How are you, dear Ezra? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. Next, we've got Dakota. Thank you so much, Dakota, for liking and subscribing to me. Next name we've got is Fia in the chat. Thank you, Fia, for liking and subscribing. Who else has liked and subscribed? Let me see. All right, then we've got Corbin. Thank you, Corbin, for liking and subscribing. Really appreciate you. Next subscriber, we've got Nicolina. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Nicolina. You got your candy-themed name done. Then we've got is Lucille. Thank you, Lucille. Here you go. All right, who's going to be next, everybody? Then we've got is Jen in the chat. Thank you, Jen. Here you go. You got your name in the list. All right, then we have is Lillian. Thank you, Lillian. You got your name on the list. Next subscriber we've got is, let me see, Cody. Thank you for subscribing, Cody. Next subscriber is Amalia. Thank you for subscribing, Amalia. Here you go. Your name has been done, Amalia. Next subscriber we've got is, who is that? Kim. Thank you so much, Kim. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. And then we have is, who's that? Haveen. Thank you, Haveen, for liking and subscribing. You also got your candy-themed name done. Then we have is Ali. Thank you so much, Ali, for liking and subscribing. Next name we've got is Axel. All right, next page, guys. Everybody hit that subscribe button, like the live, guys, and we are doing the candy-themed. It looks so beautiful. See, just see. It looks too beautiful, guys. So let me just change the page, everybody. All right, I'm just gonna change the page, guys, and you guys please subscribe, like, and let's go. All right, I'm just drawing the lines for you now, and let's go, guys. All right, I'm done with this. Let's go. Here you go, guys, everybody. Candy themed names for everyone. Let's go. Then we've got is Margaret. How are you, Margaret? Here you go, Margaret. Here you go. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. Next name, we've got Piper in the chat. How are you, dear Piper? Here you go. You got your name here. Next we have is, who is that? Welcome in, Bella. Thank you, Bella. Here you go, Bella. You got your name done, Bella. All right, who's going to be next, guys? And we've got is Leila in the chat. How are you, Leila? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Who's the next subscriber? Alejandra. How are you, Alejandra? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel, Alejandra. All right, who's going to be next, guys? Then we have is Leah in the chat. How are you, dear Leah? You got your beautiful name done, Leah. Next subscriber we have is Jayma. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. Here you go. Your name is done. Next subscriber is Shifa in the chat. How are you, dear Shifa? Here you go. All right. Next subscriber is Koda. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to me. Who else has liked and subscribed? Raylin has liked and subscribed. Thank you, Raylin. All right. Who else has liked and subscribed, guys? I'm going to pick up those guys. That is... I see less people. Zoe, thank you, Zoe. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. You got your name done. Then we have is Jewett Ree. How are you, Jewett Ree? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. Then we have is Adelie. Thank you, Adelie. All right, who else liked and subscribed? Let me see. Laura, thank you. Here you go, Laura. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Then we've got Jasper in the chat. Here you go, Jasper. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Next name we have is Sunny, who liked and subscribed. Here you go, dear Sunny. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Let's get to the next line, everybody. Then we've got J-Ro. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, J-Ro. You got your name done. Next subscriber is Hassan. How are you, Hassan? Here you go. Everybody get your candy names done. Then we've got is Taylor. Thank you, Taylor. Here you go. All right, who is next, guys? Then we've got is Tamara. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Tamara. Really appreciate you. All right, next thing we've got is Alexis. How are you, Alexis? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Who else liked and subscribed? Then we've got Farzona. How are you, Farzona? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. Next we've got is Lily in the chat. How are you, Lily? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Then we've got Aubrey in the chat. How are you, dear Aubrey? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. All right, next we've got Hayden in the chat. How are you, dear Hayden? You got your candy name done. All right, who's next, guys? Then we've got is Jess in the chat. How are you, dear Jess? You got your name done. All right, next we've got is Santiago. Welcome back, Santiago. Here you go. You got your name done. Next subscriber we've got is who's that? Paul. Paul in the chat. Am I right, Paul? All right, here you go. Thank you for subscribing. Then we've got Nell in the chat. Here you go. Then we've got is Lasta in the chat. How are you? Here you go. All right, who's going to be next, guys? Let's get to the next line, guys. Amaya in the chat. Thank you, Amaya, for liking and subscribing. Here you go. Who else has liked and subscribed, guys? Everybody hit that like button, guys. Lance, thank you for liking and subscribing. All right, next we've got Bella who liked and subscribed. Thank you, Bella. Next subscriber we've got is Ella. Ella, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Really appreciate you. Then we've got Abrar. Thank you, Abrar. Here you go, Abrar. You got your name on the list. Then we've got Anaya. Thank you, Anaya, for liking and subscribing. All right, next name we've got is who's that? Who is that? Steve. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Really appreciate you. All right, next subscriber, guys. Then we've got is Riva in the chat. How are you, Riva? Here you go. All right, who's next, guys? Then we've got is Paulo. How are you, Paulo? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. Next name we've got is Elma in the chat. How are you, dear Elma? You got your name on the board. Then we've got is Shakira. All right, here you go, Shakira. All right, let's go to the next page, guys. All right, now I'm going to be doing a green neon names, guys. Everybody, I'm going to be doing like the proper neon names. All right, on the next page, we are starting off the proper neon names and the page is set, guys. Let's go. All right, who's gonna get the proper neon names? Justin first, all right. Here you go, Justin, thank you so much. You are the first one who subscribed and liked. Then we've got is, who is that? Shireen, how are you, Shireen? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Shireen. All right, next we have is Gordo. How are you, Gordo? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Gordo. All right, next we've got is Shania. How are you, dear Shania? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. You got your neon name done. Then we've got is, who's that? Ellie in the chat. Thank you for liking and subscribing, Ellie. Everybody hit that subscribe button, guys, and I will do your name. And I'm actually seeing those comments that are subscribing. So let's go, guys. I want to do all of your names. Samara, let's go. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you, Amaya. Thank you, sweetheart. Here you go, Amaya. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Next name we've got is Candace. How are you, dear Candace? You got your glowing name done, Candace. All right, next subscriber. Let's go, Vinry in the chat. All right, then we have is Teresa who subscribed. Teresa, thank you. All right, next name, guys. Then we got Abrar again. All right, here you go. Then we have is Michaela. How are you, dear Michaela? Thank you so much. Next subscriber we've got is Miranda. Thank you, Miranda. Let's go for Miranda. Next go, guys. Then we've got Evie who liked and subscribed. Evie, thank you. Then who likes and subscribed? Mike just liked and subscribed. Thank you, Mike. Next subscriber name, Sarah, who liked and subscribed. All right. Then we have is Kim, who liked and subscribed. All right, next names, guys. See, it looks so beautiful, guys. So beautiful. Look at this. All right. Then we have is Dakota. How are you, Dakota? Here you go. All right, next name we have is Lily in the chat. Thank you, Lily, for liking and subscribing. Who else liked and subscribed? That is Musa. Thank you, Musa, for liking and subscribing to my channel. Next subscriber, we've got Rishika in the chat. How are you, Rishika? Here you go. Next subscriber we've got is April. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. Then we have is Justin again. Thank you, Justin, for liking and subscribing. Next subscriber is Aisha in the chat. Thank you, Aisha, for liking and subscribing. Then we have is Laika in the chat. Thank you, Laika, for liking and subscribing. Then we have is Nacho. How are you, Nacho? Is that a name, Nacho? Okay, then we've got Carlota. Thank you so much, Carlota. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Next name we've got is Amen in the chat. How are you, dear Amen? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Honey, guys, Honey is here. Let's go, guys. Honey in the chat. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Then we've got is Tamana. How are you, Tamana? Let's go, everybody. Come on. Then we've got is Brady. How are you, Brady? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. There you go, Brady. Then we've got is Zion, who liked and subscribed. Who else liked and subscribed? I need to see. Lucille, thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Lucille. Thank you. All right, next we've got is Mona, who liked and subscribed. Thank you, Mona. Here you go. Your name has been done. Next name, guys. Emma, who liked and subscribed. All right, thank you, Emma, for liking and subscribing just now. Thank you. Then we've got is Adeline. How are you, dear Adeline? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Next we have is Samira as a new subscriber. Here you go, Samira. All right, next name, guys. Let's go. Nathan is here. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Who else liked and subscribed? Let me see. Aylin liked and subscribed. Thank you, Aylin. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Really appreciate you. Ava in the chat liked and subscribed. Thank you. Next name we have is Kensley, who liked and subscribed. Kensley, thank you. Then we've got liked and subscribed. Thank you. All right, who else is there? All right, next we've got is Dylan, who liked and subscribed. Thank you, Dylan. Hey, go, Dylan, you got your name done. Then we've got Asia. Thank you, Asia. Welcome to my live. All right. Next subscriber is who's that? Ashvi, who liked and subscribed. Thank you, Ashvi. All right. Who liked and subscribed next? And we've got is Eduardo, who liked and subscribed. Thank you, Eduardo. I really appreciate you, Eduardo. Here you go. Next name we've got is who's that? That is Abira, who liked and subscribed. All right, Abira, here you go. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Then we've got is David. Thank you, David, for liking and subscribing. You got your name on the list. Then we have is Sajjad. Thank you so much, Sajjad, for liking and subscribing to me. Have an amazing day, Sajjad. Then we've got is Lana, who liked and subscribed. Thank you, Lana. All right, who's next, guys? Then we've got is Raygad. How are you, Raygad? All right, guys, now I need to take a break and I'll be back in like, I guess, 45 minutes. Take care of yourself. I love you all. Bye.